Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 11 of The Legend of Vox Machina. I just edited Episode 10. It went up without a problem. I'm jumping into 11 and then 12. We're not editing these up. We're going straight through to the finale, through the end, and then I'll edit the final 2 up. I should be able to get Episode 11 out no problem by the end of tonight. I got work early, so I might wait till tomorrow to do the finale as far as editing, but they'll be on Patreon info as soon as I finish. I also am getting up all the Q&As from last week because they aired Tuesday night. I had work, so I'm getting those out in between the edits of these. I figured I'd space it out and do like a Q&A and an episode. I already edited the Q&As up, but I don't want to just flood the whole channel with a million videos all at once, so I'll do them spaced out a little bit. Last we got a zoom-in shot of the Briarwoods. They were walking up this giant flight of stairs into this giant building that's surrounded by roots. I have to assume it's right under the sun tree. What I'm thinking is Delilah harnessed all the negative nightmare energy into the depths of wherever they are and somehow used the sun tree to harness it. I don't know, maybe one of those things like you got to balance power, so she had to go to where the most epicenter of pure greatness was and taint it with darkness. I don't know, I'm talking crazy. Ripley did help us, and obviously now Cassandra's against us, unless they whip out some weird twist in the end where she's like, I was being brainwashed, I love you. She did have, when I edited up episode 10, I had to rewatch it like 2-3 times right before I jumped into this, so it's nice when I edit it first because I get to see a lot of things I missed. What I missed the first time around was Cassandra's eyes flickered a little bit through the glass when Percy was looking at her. I don't know if that was their way of conveying that she's lost or she's just so angry that she's not thinking clearly, or if that was like a glaze, like what's going on to Vax. That could be a foreshadowing. What Vax is going through is like a long-term effect of what she's suffering. I mean, they've probably tortured her and did God knows what to her. She can't just be with them for hating her brother. It doesn't make sense to be like, well, I'm going to go with these people because I hate you, Percy. They still murdered her entire family and ruined her life and destroyed her town. So that would be a crazy thing to just take this all out on your brother and side with the family that did it. I have to assume that Cassandra is being mind controlled, especially since we've seen it in action. So let's just jump in. You guys want to be way ahead, full unedited reactions to all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is at the end. If not, Season 1, Episode 11, The Legend of Vox Machina. Oh, so this is just like a giant freaking crazy temple that harnesses power or something. Now they built this thing. Ripley built this. I'm feeling like the sun tree is directly connected to this.
We should focus on this book.
Yeah, that was what kind
of fucked up evil diary.
Ziggerut. Okay, see, I don't remember that image.
It's an instruction manual. The whispered one.
Oh, yes, the Percy thing.
From an elder of the Everlight.
If this whispered one wants to cross over, now is the time to do it.
The whispered one is coming.
Never get to play.
You always get to play. Always.
Handle Silas. Our minds together.
You're not leaving.
I'm afraid you overestimate my willingness.
Look how frigging possessed he gets.
Until next time.
No. Too loud. Don't care. Letting her go.
Cassandra? Yes, Mother?
Yeah, see? They're constantly screwing with her.
We have debts to settle.
All right,
Well, that's a great shot on the bridge.
And there's nowhere to run.
I mean, there's stairs, but...
Who's running?
Oh, and Grog gets blasted. Oh, shit.
We both know you used to lie about letting me win.
I hope so.
Waited so long for this.
Yeah, but she's on the gun too. There's so many names on the gun now. My God.
More of your little weeds.
That's Matt Mercer. I just remembered. Oh my God, yes, he has the blood drinking blade. I have a feeling at some point Pike's gonna get knocked back to the temple. She can't get blood drank, right? She's not there, so it can't drink her blood. Oh, she's losing it.
Whitestone, Ziggerut, are you ready to run?
God, she did something to him because he's got dark around him. I like that the brother and sister fight.
You know me so well. I'm out of it.
Can she knock it out of him? Cassandra Derulo. He could end it right now. Jesus. I love that effect. He's like muted like a television. This is great. I did not expect Pike to fight Silas. I think she's using way too much energy, though. I think she went to go help Scanlan. Get away from my gnome. Maybe. See, what's with that? Jesus! So he taught her how to fight.
I've no time for your weakness.
How many people could he do that to and control at once? Everyone is... Oh, God, he did that quick. The roots are everywhere, and it's the Sun Tree.
What happened to you? Sentry? I know you're there.
Oh, just enough to knock him out.
Vex, is that you?
I was gonna say, I think he's alright.
Stop hitting!
Oh, my lordy.
My turn.
Pike's gonna drain, man. Oh, shit. Someone better come. Grog! It's gotta be a Grog.
How's about you and me go for a rematch?
Oh, man, he's taking hits, man.
No, I know what you're doing.
How is Grog?
See me. Real men hug.
It's like going through the roots of the Sun Tree, but what? I think Silas is a goner, at least.
I want to hit you.
Oh my God. I think Delilah might live... That is fucking insane. I don't think I've seen anything like a guy hold a vampire in a blast of light.
That kill was mine.
Yeah, but what's the deal with that? Oh, maybe because Silas. Anything that Silas controlled.
Delilah!
Delilah has always been more powerful. Here is... Oh, I love this look. Have you guys ever seen the 70s, late 70s version of Lord of the Rings?
Honor our bargain. Gather close.
Where did Ripley run off to? Is that, like, done for now? Doors
Can you
again.
see?
I don't suppose anyone has a key.
Carving her arm up again. What, could she do it twice because she's got two arms?
The whole world's at stake, so try not to fuck up.
You always know what I need to hear, Stubby.
All right, did that pretty quickly. I would start firing shots.
Stop! Give her everything you've got.
As I unleash him onto this world! We're not gonna stop her!
How did Vex's arrow penetrate it? Oh, shit. No. Who the fuck? Oh my God, look at this fucking dude. I didn't think we'd actually see him. That is fucking awesome looking. Did she give all the power to him?
You promised! This can't be all there is!
Oh my God.
Why did you do that?
Pike, yeah, Pike. Tell me Pike used too much energy. I fucking knew it. She was using too much power. And Keela's the only other one that does shit like that.
Mike!
Vex, look.
gone, and Keyleth will be too if we don't do something fast.
Who can we do? Gilmore? What is that? What do we do with it? What the hell happened at the end there? So Percy shoots Delilah. At the end, she seems to be dead, unless something else is going on. So I'm assuming that sphere that is spinning around, it looks like it's in CGI, is the Ziggerut. Is that what that is? Or is that whole temple-ish building the Ziggerut? I can never talk to you guys about it because I do all three of them before we even read the comments. So by the time I see the comments and you guys explain it, I've already seen it and I can't really tell. But Delilah goes apeshit. I can't believe Silas and Delilah died this episode. I was like, there's no way one of them isn't making it to the finale. As soon as I saw Silas going against Grog and Grog lost his shit and then Keyleth went into like epic crazy mode, she went into super OP mode, grabbed the sun tree. I knew right away last episode when we saw how big the roots were surrounding that building or that temple or whatever the heck you want to call it. I was like, that's got to be the sun tree. It's deep down underneath. Keyleth grabs it and harnesses the power and blasts Silas into a skeleton, literally just ripped the flesh and everything off his bones. I thought at some point when she ran into that room and locked the door and all those undead were there, I thought they were going to have another fight with Silas and it was going to be like his bones and they were going to have to fight like an undead Silas. We see the Whispered One. They're calling it the Whispered One. We've seen his name before. I kept going on the theory that Percy was being possessed by the Whispered One. I thought it was the same thing and that Percy was walking like directly into a trap. But no, that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems to be that Percy is this thing. They're calling it Orthax. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but the subtitles are saying Orthax. I feel like I might have seen that before, but maybe I saw it before when it spoke before. Either way, it's totally different entities, I guess. So we got Silas and Delilah in this episode. Ripley ran away, but Percy basically allowed her to. I don't know if there was, there was intervention there, so I don't know if there was an intervention if Percy would have allowed it, but I forget who it was. I think it was Vex intervened and was like, let her go, or I don't know, did something, and Ripley ran off. So Ripley lives to see another day. And she is on the gun, though. So was also Cassandra. So my guess at this point is that the gun can change willingly. Because at this point, we now found out that Cassandra was being mind controlled. I figured that might be the way they're going. It's like they're flip-flopping us every which way. Cassandra's dead, now she's not. Now she's evil, now she's not. I kind of saw that might be coming. I'm thinking, this is insane. Holding this much resentment against Percy when these people murdered her entire town and family. So even if your brother's the biggest scumbag ever, which obviously he's not, he thought you were dead and he's a good dude. But even if he was the biggest scumbag ever, that's a lot of shit to side with the people that murdered your whole family, your parents and everybody. So at least she was brainwashed. But now does that mean her name is gone from the gun? I have to assume so, right? I can't assume that the gun still wants her soul, or it does it. It also kind of puts an ixnay on the theory of me saying that Percy is at the end of all this going to be having to kill himself, because I thought maybe Percy had to give his soul as the last soul. I don't know, but I got to jump into the last episode because right now there is a sphere spinning around. Pike vanished because she used too much of her power and she drained herself and she went back. Her astral projection went back to her temple, and now Keyleth is dying because Keyleth saved Vex's life by jumping in front of her. Vex is going to have to love her now. That was the move where she's constantly jabbing Vax like, yo, I told you that one had thorns, ha ha ha, like always giving Vax shit about liking Keyleth. And now Vex is probably going to do anything to have her live and be like, I give you my blessing, marry my brother because you saved my life. You gave your life for me, and that is the ultimate. So jumping into the finale, you guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, and hundreds of exclusives you only see on Patreon. The link is in front of me. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.